As AI gets better, it's starting to replace work that used to require years of education and training. Writing, coding, design, research, and even parts of finance and law can now be done by machines in seconds. Watching this happen made me realize something important about the future of work, value, and money. For most of human history, value came from human skill. If you knew something other people didn't know, you had an advantage. A blacksmith could forge tools. A doctor understood medicine. Engineers designed machines. Knowledge was scarce. And because it was scarce, people could trade that knowledge for money. Economies were built around this idea. People specialized in different skills, and money allowed those skills to be exchanged. But artificial intelligence is beginning to change that equation. AI doesn't just help people work faster, it can actually perform many of the tasks itself. A programmer writes code, AI can generate code. A designer creates graphics, AI can generate images. Researchers analyze information. AI can summarize massive amounts of data instantly. Tasks that once required hours of trained labor can now be done in seconds. When I first saw this happening, it made me think about a simple rule from economics. When something becomes abundant, its price tends to fall. Water is cheap because there is a lot of it. Diamonds are expensive because they are rare. Scarcity creates value. Artificial intelligence is about to create an explosion of intellectual abundance. Millions of systems producing code, designs, and information instantly. And when the supply of something increases dramatically, its value tends to decrease. This doesn't mean human knowledge becomes useless, but it does mean certain types of knowledge may stop being scarce. And that realization made me rethink something much bigger: money. Because if intelligence becomes cheap, something else must become valuable. Throughout history, when one form of scarcity disappears, another takes its place. During the Industrial Revolution, manufacturing became easier, but land in growing cities became extremely valuable. Scarcity shifts. So I started asking a different question. In a digital world where information can be copied infinitely, what actually remains scarce? You can copy software, you can copy music, you can copy books and digital files instantly across the world. But there's one thing that cannot simply be copied: scarcity in money. This is where Bitcoin becomes interesting. Bitcoin introduced something unusual in the digital world: absolute scarcity. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. No government can print more. No central bank controls it. The rules are written into the system itself, and the network enforces those rules. For the first time in history, humans created a form of money with a permanently fixed supply. And when you combine that idea with artificial intelligence, something interesting appears. AI may dramatically increase the world's productivity. Machines generating information, writing software, and solving problems faster than ever before. In other words, AI could make production much easier. But when production becomes easier, value tends to shift toward ownership of scarce assets. In the physical world, that might be land or natural resources. In the digital world, Bitcoin is one example of something that cannot be easily expanded. Artificial intelligence floods the world with information. Bitcoin limits the supply of digital money. One represents abundance, the other represents scarcity. And economics has always been shaped by the balance between those two forces. When I first heard about Bitcoin, I didn't fully understand why it mattered. Digital payments already existed. Credit cards and online banking already allow money to move electronically. But Bitcoin wasn't really about digital payments, it was about digital scarcity. A Bitcoin cannot simply be copied like a file. The network verifies ownership through cryptography and consensus. If someone tries to create fake coins, the system rejects them. That mechanism preserves scarcity, and scarcity is what allows money to store value. Gold historically held value because it was difficult to produce. Bitcoin translated that idea into the digital world using mathematics and computer networks. Artificial intelligence helped me see this more clearly because AI shows just how quickly digital things can multiply. It can generate thousands of images, articles, and programs in minutes. The digital world naturally tends toward infinite replication, but money that can be replicated infinitely loses value. So the lesson AI taught me about Bitcoin is simple. The more abundant intelligence becomes, the more valuable true scarcity may become. Artificial intelligence may flood the world with knowledge and productivity. Bitcoin represents an attempt to anchor value to something that cannot be easily expanded. Whether it ultimately succeeds or not is still unknown. But viewing the world through the lens of scarcity makes the idea behind Bitcoin much easier to understand. AI creates abundance. Bitcoin represents scarcity. And somewhere between those two forces, the future of the digital economy will likely take shape. This is the breakdown, where we take complex ideas and try to make them easier to understand. We take complex financial stories and break them down clearly, calmly, and in 5 minutes. No hype, no noise, just clarity. If you want to understand the forces reshaping money, markets, and global finance, subscribe to the breakdown. And I'll see you in the next one.